Boy, we're live. Hello. I'm author Jeanne Bender of the Lindy Lou Adventure series books. And there's our main character, Lindy Lou. And I am starting a little bit early today so that some of my dear friends will join us in the Kids Corner. I can see the numbers going up. You're already joining us. And this is a very exciting day because it's New Year's Eve. So I'm getting ready for a celebration tonight. But before then, I thought this would be such a great view because this behind me is the Sea of Cortez. And I am down in Baja, California, which is in the southern section. I'm in Baja California Sur, which is in the southern section. So we are going to start our program in just a few minutes. So until we wait for people to join us, please say hi so I know you're on there. I see the numbers going up. And let's play the Lindy Lou Song. Here it is, the Lindy Lou Song. And here's Lindy Lou. La 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 la. L-I-N-D-I-E-L-O-U spells Lindy Lou. La 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 la. Lindy Lou, you are cool, and your friends think you're a jewel. La 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 la. You are a very lucky girl, 'cause you've been all over the world. La la la. Oh, we've got more people on. Please say hello so I can see that you're there. Can't wait to see where she takes us. La 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 la. You are my little Lindy Lou, and I love you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, Lindy Lou, there is Katie and Teddy. They're saying hello. And his friend is with us also, Naisha. Hello, Naisha. Thank you for coming along for the Lindy Lou show. And Diana's here wishing everybody a happy New Year's. To Jeanne and Lindy Lou, thank you, Diane. And there's Heidi saying hi to Lindy Lou and Jeanne. And happy New Year's Eve to you and Jim and to Boo and Mister. And so we have people starting to join the show. So I'm going to put Lindy Lou over there so she can watch the show with us. You are my very lucky girl, 'cause you've been all over the world. La 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 la. Can't wait to see. Here comes Heidi. She's saying meow meow from Boo and Mister. Lindy Lou says arf arf back. La 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 la. Okay. We are going to start our show. And I want to thank you for joining me today. Let's see who else is on. Because it is New Year's Eve. And I'm so excited that you've joined me because this is our pre-New Year's Eve party. And I want to welcome you to our Lindy Lou and You Kids Corner. And today, as I said, it is New Year's Eve. So all of us in our Kids Corner would like to say, Happy New Year! And I'm looking to see if Chris and Ryan have joined because I have something very special to tell you about Chris and Ryan. I'm sure they're going to be here. Oh, here we go. Rod and Romika and Chris and Ryan are on. And this is a very special day because January 31st is Chris and Ryan's birthday. So let's all wish them a happy birthday today. Thank you for joining Chris and Ryan, Rod and Romika. And I'd like you to know that they are 6 years old today. So happy birthday to Chris and Ryan. And I'm glad they're here. Let's all wave and give them a high five. Happy birthday. So I am in a very interesting place. It's kind of hard to see me because I wanted you to see the beautiful water behind me. This water is called the Sea of Cortez. It's also called the Gulf of California. And if you look at this map, you can see here's California, here is Baja California, and we are right down here on the tip in an area called San Jose del Cabo, which is right near Cabo San Lucas, and we are on the edge of the Sea of Cortez, or the Gulf of California, which is this waterway that runs right up here along the country of Mexico and Baja. And so today, here we are at the Sea of Cortez. Today, we're going to be talking about celebrations for New Year's and also about New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. So, do you have any New Year's resolutions that you've thought of for this year? If so, please share them with us. Oh, there's a happy birthday wish to Chris. Oh boy, here come the birthday wishes. So glad they could join us. But before we continue, I'd like to tell you that my Kids Corner this week is nature. Sometimes there are walls behind me with things in them. Sometimes there are pictures of views. Today it's about the water and the Sea of Cortez. And did you know that our bodies are 60% water? So this water behind us is life. And that's why I wanted to have the Kids Corner here. I've got my Lindy Lou books. I've got my Lindy Lou stuffy with me, and I have you here in our Kids Corner. So I hope you have a Kids Corner in your house. And if you don't, please make sure you put in a special place for you to be. It's a place for you to create, to have fun, to read, and to enjoy. So please make sure that you set up a Kids Corner in your house as well. And thank you for joining ours today. Now it's time to learn a little bit more about New Year's Eve celebrations. Here's our picture. Let me put it here. Okay. Let's see. There. New Year's Eve is the last year of the day, the last day of the year. And today, December 31st, we are celebrating the last day of the year. In many countries, New Year's Eve is celebrated at evening parties where many people dance and eat and drink and have fun. But the most important and special part of New Year's Eve is wishing everybody a happy New Year's and a hope for a new year that'll be better or as good as the one we have had. And one of the other big things about New Year's is in this picture. It's watching fireworks all around the world. So the fireworks are in many places. One place where they are very famous is the big ball drop, which happens in New York City every year at midnight. This ball drops and they shoot fireworks off from the platform where the ball is resting in Times Square. And there's another place in the world where New Year's is celebrated first. It is the Sydney Harbour, and this is the Harbour Bridge. And as you can see, there's also the Sydney Opera House over here, which is right on the water's edge. And you can see all the fireworks that are shot off the bridge at New Year's. It is absolutely wonderful. And we also have a New Year's celebration that takes place in the city of London. And in London, they shoot fireworks off of the Tower Bridge. And isn't that amazing to see these lights? Look how they're lighting up the water as well. It's a fabulous celebration of fireworks as well. And there's also another famous bridge in the country of Japan. And in Tokyo, Japan, they shoot fireworks near the Rainbow Bridge. And again, you can see these are fabulous display of celebration, celebrating the old new year, and celebrating the old year and bringing in the new year. And this is one of my favorites because I've seen these many times. This is the celebration of fireworks that are shot off of the Space Needle in Seattle, Washington. And as you know, I have a lot of appreciation for the Space Needle because it is in book 2, which is our book called Up in Space, An Adventure at the Space Needle. So if you like stories about the Space Needle, that would be our book number 2. And we talked about New York City. This book takes place in New York City as well during another celebration. So these are some of the wonderful fireworks celebrations throughout the year. And there's also something very special that we do this time of year, and it is setting up our New Year's resolutions. A resolution is a firm decision to do or not do something. At the end of the year or the beginning of next, many of us make resolutions or promises to ourselves. And some of these are helping with the cooking, or cleaning up the dishes, or maybe making your bed every day, learn kung fu or piano lessons, finish 3 new books, and maybe do some more paintings. There are all kinds. Oh, there's Romika wishing us a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. There are all kinds of fun things you can do as a resolution that you make on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So what I think is really important is if you are setting up New Year's resolutions, what you should do is you should first come up with a goal of something that you really want to achieve. Then I think you should make a plan of action of how you're going to achieve that goal. And then once you have the plan, you have to take action and make it happen. So first think about what it's going to be, then plan how you're going to proceed or how you're going to make it happen, and then take action. So it really takes 3 steps to have a successful New Year's resolution. And do you have any New Year's resolutions? Hi, Teddy was trying to type you a message about fireworks. Oh, okay. Oh, that was what that message was that Katie and Teddy sent. That's really cute. I think he really liked the fireworks. So do you have any New Year's resolutions that you have thought of yet today? Maybe some of them might be to read at least one book a month, or maybe you want to learn an instrument, or maybe you want to learn Kung Fu, or maybe give some more money to charity in the new year, or learn how to play a new game, which is something we love to do in our family. We're big gamers. Or maybe you want to taste a new food. So let's see if anybody has a New Year's resolution. I don't see anything yet, but I'm sure you're thinking of it. Actually, I have a New Year's resolution. Oh, Heidi says she's going to exercise 5 times a week. That's a really, really good one. So we should think of New Year's resolutions and maybe talk about them in a couple months to see if we are really keeping up with our promises. My resolution this year is going to be to do more yoga classes. I would like to do 3 times a week. Maybe I should do 5 times a week like Heidi. But I'm going to start with 3 times a week, and I'm going to make that my New Year's resolution. And in a few months, we're going to talk about it and see if we've kept our resolutions. And this reminds me of a life lesson. I think New Year's resolutions are a great way to start the new year. But if you make too many promises, you might have a hard time keeping them. So here's my life lesson. Pick one New Year's resolution for the year 2021. Don't make it too impossible to achieve. Write it down. Maybe tell it to all of us in our kids' corner, and then figure out how you are going to go about making it possible. And most of all, promise yourself that you can achieve your goal and then do it. And most importantly, make sure when you're doing your resolution, you're having a lot of fun. So that's my life lesson for today. And let's see. I now would like to share with you some really, really cool crafts that you can try for your New Year's party tonight. Look at this one. How about if you take a piece of paper, maybe tape together a couple of printing papers from your mom and dad's printer, take the white paper out, cut it into a crown, and draw Happy New Year and some pictures on it. And this way you'll have a crown to wear for New Year's. I think that's a really, really cute idea. And if that is a little bit too challenging, how about if we just took the New Year's paper and we made a cone out of it, and we put in a clock at the top, and we put in the words Happy New Year's, and then we could wear that on our head for New Year's Eve, which would be a lot of fun. Or if you really want to get creative, maybe you can find some shiny paper. Maybe it's some of the wrapping paper that you have left over from Christmas, and you can put little balls on it, and you can cut out stars, maybe out of tin foil or out of colored paper, and be a little bit more creative. Maybe tape some sequins to it and make your very own New Year's Eve cap. Another really, really great idea is to do things with balloons, because balloons are really popular at New Year's. Look at this cool idea. This family decided for their party they were going to tape a shopping bag or a plastic bag full of balloons to their ceiling fan, and then at the end of the year, I think if they turn on the ceiling fan, those balloons are going to go flying, which I think is a really, really fun balloon idea. And another fun balloon idea is to put different times of the night, and when it turns to 6:30 or it turns to 7:10 or it turns to 7:30. You can pop the balloon. And so when you're done, you'll end up with just a few balloons left at New Year's Eve, and it'll be a fun thing for you to do, to pop all these balloons. And if you really want to make these balloons fun, what you can do is, this is really cute. You can take these balloons and get a piece of cardboard, roll it into the balloon, and fill the balloon with graffiti or confetti. I said graffiti, but I meant confetti. And then when you pop the balloons, all the confetti will come out. Don't you think that's a great idea? So that's another fun thing to do with balloons. And if you fill the balloons with confetti, how about if you make a clock out of the balloons and you move the numbers on the clock, and as the hours go by and you're counting down to New Year's, you could pop the balloons. And if they're full of confetti, that would be a lot of fun. So here's a New Year's Eve balloon clock for you to try. And if you really want to make something fun for the wall, how about making a New Year's Eve banner? All you need is some paper and some string, and you can create a really cool Happy New Year's banner as well. And something that's very fun and very traditional that we do is we put Happy 21 on the toilet paper roll. So when everybody gets up in the morning and they go to the bathroom, they get to see Happy 21 for the first time. So if you have a Sharpie or a dark pen, this might be a fun thing to do for your house for the morning, right before you go to bed. And last but not least, how about if you have some cardboard, or you can even use a paper plate, and you can cut out goggles and put the year. Now, obviously, this doesn't say 2021, but it could, and you could put sequins, and then you put a string, and you can tie this to your face, and you can have a Happy New Year's mask that you can wear at New Year's Eve. So these are just a few of the things that I thought maybe would be fun crafts for you to do for New Year's Eve. And oh, Diane is saying what fun, and I'm just so glad you all joined us. We are really excited because the show is reaching thousands and thousands of people. So I want to thank you so much for contributing, being a part of our show, for wishing Chris and Ryan a happy, happy birthday. I'm sure they're going to have a big, fun celebration tonight. And I wish all of you a happy new year. And make sure you have fun tonight to celebrate the new year, which is coming in. And wherever you are in the world, whether you're at the ocean or in the snow, we in our Kids Corner would like to wish you a very happy new year. So, Lindy Lou, now our show is coming to an end, and we would like to thank you for joining our Kids Corner this week. It's your place to come and enjoy and share and be with us all, and we would just like to say thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next week in our Kids Corner. And Heidi and everyone in our Kids Corner, we are wishing you all a happy, happy new year. So from our Kids Corner to your home, this is us wishing you happy new year. And remember, it's all about Lindy Lou and you. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Happy birthday, Chris and Ryan.